Students and Politics 1928, originally in Punjabi. In July 1928, Bhagat Singh wrote this article, Students and Politics, in Punjabi in Kirti. A lot of noise is being made saying that students should not take part in political activities. The Punjab government's stand is most peculiar. Students are being made to sign an agreement that as a condition for admission in the college, they would not engage in political activities. On top of this, it is our misfortune that Manohar Lal, elected by the people, is now the education minister, who sends a circular to schools and colleges decreeing that anyone studying or teaching shall not participate in political activities. A few days ago in Lahore, where the Students' Union was celebrating the Student Week, Sir Abdul Qadir and Professor Ishwar Chandra Nanda emphasized that students should not get involved in politics. Punjab is known in the political field as the most negative, politically backward. What is the reason for this? Have the sacrifices made by Punjab been too few? The reason is clear that our educated people are complete fools. Today, after reading the proceedings of the Punjab Council meeting, one has no doubts about the fact that our education system is rotten and useless, and young students, uncaring about the world around them, do not participate in national events, nor do the students have any knowledge about such things. After completing their college education, only a few of them study further, but they talk in such an immature manner that one has no option but to bemoan such childishness. An attempt is being made today itself to make idiots out of the youth who will hold the reins of the country in the future. We should be able to understand the consequence of this. We agree that the main purpose for a student is to gain an education. They should direct all their energies to it. But is it not a part of education to develop the capacity to reflect upon the conditions in the country and think of ways to improve it? If not, then we consider such education as useless, which should be acquired only to get a clerical job. What is the use of such education? Some over clever people say, Kaka, you may certainly study and think about politics, but don't take any practical part in it. You will prove to be more beneficial to your nation by getting greater competence. This sounds very beautiful, but we tell you, this is only superficial talk. The following anecdote makes it clear. One day, a student was reading a book, An Appeal to the Young by Prince Kropotkin. A learned professor asked, "Which book is this? And this seems to be some Bengali name." The boy answered, "Prince Kropotkin is a very well known. He was a scholar in economics. It was very essential for every professor to be familiar with this name." The student even laughed at the professor's lack of knowledge. And then he added, "He was a Russian." That was enough. Russian? Catastrophic. The professor said, "You are a Bolshevik because you read political books. I will immediately report to the principal." Look at the professor's ability. Now what is there for those poor students to learn from such people? What can those youths learn in such a situation? The other thing is, what is practical politics? To welcome and listen to the speeches of Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru and Subhash Chandra Bose is practical politics. But what about welcoming the commission or the viceroy? Is that not the other side of politics? Anything concerned with the governments and nations should be considered a part of the political field. Would this be politics or not? Will it be said that the government would be pleased with this but displeased with that? Then the question is of the pleasure or displeasure of the government. Should students be taught the lesson of sycophancy right from birth? What we think is that till the time Hindustan is ruled by foreign thugs, the loyal are not loyal but traitors, not human beings but beasts, slaves to be their bellies. So how can we say that the students should learn the lesson of loyalty? Everyone agrees that at this time Hindustan needs people who will sacrifice everything they have, body, mind and soul, to the country and shower everything in life like madmen upon their country. But can we find such people among the older people? Will people entangled in family and worldly affairs be able to come out? Only those young people can get involved who are not caught in any webs, and students and young people can think of this before getting entangled. only if they have acquired some practical knowledge, if they have done more than just cramming for the maths and geography exams. Was it not politics when all the students in England left colleges to fight against Germany? Where were our advisors then to instruct them? Go and get an education. Today, will the students of National College Ahmedabad who are helping the Bardoli Satyagrahis remain immature? Let us see how many competent people Punjab University produces as compared to them. It is the youth in all countries who win freedom for their country. Can the youth of Hindustan save their identity and that of their country by staying indifferent? The youth cannot forget the tyrannies inflicted upon the students in 1919. They also understand that there is a need for a great revolution. Let them study, certainly let them study, but let them also acquire knowledge about politics and jump into the fray and devote their lives to it. When the need arises, offer their lives to this cause. There seems to be no other way. Bhagat Singh.